righted itself and rushed on. Both riders were heavily laden with rucksacks and packages. Despite this, and even at a distance, he could see how slight they were. If they were young, this suggested further possibilities. There was a slave market in Warwick, and the bandit captain was on passable terms with its overseer. He waited until he could hear the rattle of the wheels. Then he walked out into the dying sunlight and took up a heroic posture, legs straddling the centre of the road. He flicked his coat aside and tucked his thumb in his belt so that his palm cupped the gun hilt loosely. Smoothing back his glistening mane of hair, he held up his hand. The leading bicycle came to an abrupt halt, wheel twisting, raising a cloud of thin red ash. The other nearly collided with it. With a squawk of woe, its rider veered away and skewed to a standstill too, his rucksack pitching drunkenly to the side. They were young. A blinking, bewildered, dark-haired boy. The other was a girl in a broad-brimmed hat. The red dust settled slowly around them. This was always the best bit for the bandit captain. He liked the theatricality of the moment. Him blocking the road, seeing the shock on their faces, the slowly awakening fear.
"One moment, travellers," he called. "A word with you." "Bandit," the boy said.
"Yeah?" The girl's head tilted slightly. "I'd never have guessed." Her face was in shadow, but the bandit captain could see twirls of red hair spilling down below the angled hat. She wore a battered brown jacket, dark jeans stained with ash. She had a rifle on her back, also a rucksack with packs and tubes strapped to it. There was a pistol tucked into a slouched gun belt just inside her coat.
"A friendly conversation," the bandit captain said. "That's all I require of you. I should mention that I have armed men watching us. I must politely request that you remove your weapons and dismount from your bicycles."
He waited. The riders didn't move. "Hat," the boy said. The girl lifted a hand slowly, lazily, but not to remove her pistol, as the bandit expected. Instead, she took her hat off, propped it on the handlebars. She sat back on the saddle, straight-backed, one boot on the pedal, the other on the ground. Long red hair, dark with sweat, fell in a mess of ringlets either side of a pale and sullen face. No more than 19, the bandit guessed. 19 and healthy, certainly worth keeping alive. But she had still not dismounted from the bicycle, or taken off her gun, and nor had the boy moved. He wore an old grey militia jacket which hung long and shapeless on his feeble form. He was slender-faced, dark-eyed, almost girlish in his features, and was gazing at the bandit captain with an expression of vacant intensity. A simpleton, perhaps. The main point was he carried no weapon, and the bandit instantly disregarded him. He returned his attention to the girl.
"Did you hear what I said?"
"Yeah." Her voice was surprisingly calm. "You want my guns?"
"So then?"
"We'd prefer to negotiate."
"I'm sure you would."
The bandit captain smiled suavely. He made an expansive gesture in the direction of the ruins.
"Sadly, that's not an option, my dear. You do well to obey me. I have 5 men concealed here, each a crack shot, each with a rifle trained on your heart."
The girl wrinkled her nose in mild distaste. She looked at her companion. "Albert?"
"2 men," the boy said. "One on the tower, one at the window of the ruins. Rifles? Pistols."
The bandit scowled.
"Enough of this jabbering. 5 men, I say. Who—"
But the girl was glancing towards the ruins.
"Left and up a bit," the boy said. "Yep, you've got him."